Why isn't the thing on screen yet? Okay. Pocket Monsters. Heartgold version. This was my second Pokemon game. Boy or girl? I'm sorry, but gold is so cool! This edgy little bastard. He kinda has the same way loser style as her hair. Oh yeah, I forgot to mute that bit. Right. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah. Luckily it wasn't going on the entire time. Wow, that's loud. That is... Damn. Alright, gonna make a quick adjustment to that one. Please refrain for a second. You did not even give it a second. You actually gave it the least amount of time you possibly could have. My God. That's just not cool, guys. Gonna be honest, this might be an insanely hot take, but I've kind of grown away from every single one of the Gen 2 starters. As a kid, I don't think I liked Chikorita, and I always looked at like, oh, here's fucking Totodile, and ooh, here's Cyndaquil, but now, I don't vibe with either Cyndaquil or Totodile anymore. Call this just wanting to be different. But considering we'll probably be seeing the third form for a majority of the game, for some reason, I really like Meganium. I think, oddly enough, I like the little dinosaur guy. I think Chikorita's my guy. Okay, male, little green bastard. He's gonna stay green the entirety of his life. Let's see here. Bean? I'm accepting names. What the fuck are you people typing? You're giving me brands now! Loser, you might say weak-ass Green Bean, but Green Bean is ahead right now. Green Bean top tier? You might be onto something. You're getting voters? I see. Well, it looks like you've only got about, what, maybe a minute left? Green Bean at number 1. Ooh. And just to clarify, this is not a Nuzlocke, so if it dies, it won't stay dead, but I probably won't care enough to heal it in a timely manner. I've seen a lot of, like Pokemon cooking videos, like those shorts. I've seen a lot of those. Specifically, timely enough, the Chikorita one. There's something about the Chikorita one that fills me with very large disdain. I don't know why, specifically the Chikorita one. I think it was just how smoothly it's done. It felt so off-putting, and I kinda hate it. I am not weak to gore, but for some reason watching Chikorita get filleted like that, I'm gonna hopefully do my best to make sure that that doesn't happen to Green Bean, but it probably will. I love Magikarp so much. And I feel so bad for them that canonically, they have to be heavily mistreated and angry in order to actually, evolve. They have to be in such deep rage that they just snap. And that's kind of amazing. Yeah, thanks for that. And I'm robbing them. I kind of like Spinarak a lot. I don't know what it is. Oh my god, it's because it's a spider. Oh, that makes a bit more sense now. Yeah, I get it. I understand. I understand where I'm coming from. It's just a hyperfixation at work. I will exclusively be thinking about him. Also, we gotta talk about Pokemon games not giving you Pokeballs for so long. The express purpose, the tagline is catch 'em all, but you can't even start catching anything. For so long. In fact, fuck you. I'm leaving. I think I went the long way anyway. I did. I did go the long way that time. Yeah, no, don't even worry about that. Don't worry, I'll catch like 30 probably. And that'll be like where I stop. Trust me, Oak. I am not your guy for this. God damn it, Elm. Hello, Nydal. It's a disaster. I know, that goddamn hairline of yours. Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna kick your ass. Kill him. I want him dead. Yeah. You happy you won? Seems to want to return to the lab. Buddy, we just got you. Why are you furious? What did I do? I didn't do anything wrong. Why do you already want to return to the cold, sterile lab? You a houseplant? You can't survive out here? Alright. Rival name. Waffle House. That's our rival. Waffle House. Red-haired individual named Waffle House. Alright, if it doesn't die in this next one, which it shouldn't, we'll catch it. I guess it technically didn't die in that next one, so we'll just hit it one more time and then catch it. Alright, here's another thing that we've gotta name. Big Ed. Alright, what you got, kid? The famed Rattata. You know, if this guy was the one I ran into, I probably would have murdered it instantly, I suppose. No, get away from me, child. I wish not to interact with someone who wears their hat like that. I feel like no one ever talks about Sun and Moon anymore, and I really like Sun and Moon. Like, it gets way too wordy, and it's absolutely the game that explicitly screams at you that Pokemon needs a skip cutscene button. And it needs a veteran mode, you know? I like Sun and Moon a lot, and I think it's a very good game. But that shit hurts to play on replay. Awful. It is a terrible experience. And I guess I'm gonna have a Graveler and then nothing ever else. Now, if I can get an Onyx, now that'd be cool as shit. Alright, we've got ourselves Geodude, the rock Pokemon. Height 1 and 4. You know, Geodude is often like that one Pokemon that I just can't help but think about anytime someone ever shat on like Gen 5 designs for being uncreative. Cause it's like, you know, Pokemon always kind of just shat out random ones every now and then. Alright, let's see here. What other options do we have? This guy is definitely going to eventually go in the trash. You know what? I'm seeing a couple of them. I won't elaborate for now, but it was the right thing for me to do. But if I can find an Onyx... Oh, it's a Zubat! Oh my god, I like this. Oh my god, I hate him, but this is good. It won't die. Yes. You know what? We're calling him W2. Because he's got a job. He's got a job to do, and it is get stronger now. Thank you for the verse recorder. I don't really think I need it that much. She stopped me to gift me something and then ran right on past me, issuing this as a challenge. That conniving little bastard. I really do want to play Sun and Moon again, actually. I gotta get me an Ampharos. Oh, wait a second! We're about to have a full team. We're about to have a full team. A water type that can't be affected by electricity, removing water type's most popular weakness and second most popular weakness. Oh yeah, this is strategic and awesome. Motherfucker from Denny's. There we go. There's our name. She will be a phenomenal Quagsire. Big Head, if you don't learn how to fight eventually, we're gonna have a big problem. Yeah, okay, we'll use it now. I don't think we've got actually that much time. The Wool Pokemon. If static electricity builds in its body, its fleece doubles in volume. Touching it will shock you. Alright. What to name the Mareep? Let's see here. Mareep name what? Oh, what? Rowley? We're going Rowley. I'm going how you spelt this, so We'll see. We'll see. How's this go? How's this go? How's this gonna turn out? But alright, there's our sheep right there. All 6. All accounted for. We've got them all. It's tremendous. Truly. It's just a beautiful event. Oh, not mud sport. If only there was some way to avoid my electricity attacks being weakened. I do find that move very weird. Why is it like the ground types that have that? It's like, I get that it's a ground type move. But like, why would a ground type need to weaken electricity? Nagi getting swapped out, who'da thunk? I can at least get 1 good chunk of XP before I eventually run out of leash lives. We do, right? We all love Ghastly. This is just a beautiful Pokemon. Alright, time to see if I can spell it correctly. Yes, I did. Sadako. Gonna be honest, if I got it wrong, I would be actually quite disappointed in myself, given the fact that it's a very phonetic name. Alright, Sadako is in the box. We will get her when the time is right. This Bellsprout's confused with the W2. This Bellsprout ain't never have a job. Oh yeah, just look at him. Never had one, never will. Okay, buddy. Yeah, calm down. You know what? Let's get you more confused. I'm gonna get you more confused. How dare you? More confused. Yeah, be confused. Yeah, be confused. Yeah. Yeah, be confused. How dare you? Be confused. Oh, I'm gonna confuse you again. Yeah, be confused. No way you're not still confused. Come on now, you're confused. Oh, brother, you're confused. Okay, come on now. I've been using a lot of those. I know it works. Yeah, Sage Jin, get out of here. Get out of here, buddy. Thank you, Nagi. Oh, rock polish. Yeah, polish is the rock move we wanted. Yeah, that was elegant, you absolute horrendous human being. You terrible creature. The nerve of this guy. I hate status effects so much. I hate Gen 2 forever. Why'd they introduce these terrible, horrendous mechanics? For my suffering? For my pain? For my disdain? Oh my god! Star Song! Thank you for the raid. Wonderful to have, everybody. I'm currently beating up a sheep. Why is this one stronger? Why is the sheep stronger than mine? I'm a level higher. You know, this guy also needs to level up. Go for it, motherfucking bunnies. Okay. I thought we were having a nice time. I thought we were being kind to each other. How dare you? Oh, it's just like not even Wimpy Kid. Rowley's just getting bullied. Oh my god. You know, I still remember so many people kind of throwing a bit of a fit over, you know, XP share being buffed back in X and Y. Or was that Black and White? It was one of the two. Where XP share now affects everybody on the team instead of just one as an item. But come on. Really? Of all the things to complain about when it comes to Pokemon, we're complaining about the XP share wasting less time? Of all the things to rag on Pokemon, we're choosing them giving us the option of not spending 3 hours grinding and instead only 1 hour grinding? Not even one, because, you know, it's just, instead of 1 out of 6 being, you know, who you kind of back up, you know, have to. I've come for power. I want you gone. But seriously, you're telling me, of all the things to bring up when it comes to Pokemon and its weird choices and its strange decisions, we're gonna be complaining about one of the decisions that simply saves time and can be turned off? Really? That's the decision we're making a stink about? Of all the things to throw a fit, it's the thing that saves people time. No way. No way is that what we complain about here. Pokemon fans, sometimes they baffle me. They can be strange creatures at times. But to complain about saving time is definitely a decision. You thought this was gonna be a fair 1v1, but you spent half the fight asleep. Alright, Pidgeotto. Let's go get some motherfucking Denny's. Oh yeah. The wind is finally with us, you say? Yeah, outplayed. Yep. That's all I'm doing. Oh yeah. This guy thought he could win. This guy thought he's paralyzed. He's paralyzed. Oh, goodness gracious. He went down so swiftly by a Pokemon 2 levels under. And Denny's grew a little bit. Oh, beautiful. This is just a normal run, but so far we haven't really had, you know, anything happen. So if I wanted to, I could just say to Nuzlocke, outside of the fact that I've already caught 6 Pokemon. But, you know, if we wanted to, we could just start now. If we wanted to. Elm, I swear if you're getting robbed by a child again. I have no idea where Lapras is. I think it's the Safari Zone is where you can capture a Lapras in this game. But a Horsey, that's a lot later game, isn't it? Or I can use like some kind of rod for it, I think. Don't know about that. But I know that if it happens, I'm either gonna need a reminder or I will simply remember. Oh yeah, Pokemon following you is so magical. I still can't believe like they shadow added that in was it Gen 9? Yeah, it was Gen 9, right? Where they didn't even tell anybody they were doing it, but they did it and told nobody. Like, it wasn't in any of the trailers for the DLC, but it was a part of the DLC for Gen 9. I find that incredibly strange. You bring back one of the most beloved mechanics in Pokemon history, and you just don't tell people? I'm ecstatic for ZA. I have never been more excited for like a Pokemon game. Do you know what was the last one? The last one that I was kind of this excited for? It was Legends Arceus. I adore the direction of Pokemon right now. Like, listen, I have given them so much shit. I was one of those furious Gen 8 haters when they announced all their stuff was lies. How they claimed they were making brand new models that would be used for every Pokemon available. And like, you know, they kind of hid behind that reason being why so much of the Pokemon are being cut. And it's like, you know, let's be honest here. Only about 1% of the Pokemon community actually made it a goal to legitimately catch them all. But it was still, like, you know, off-putting. It was definitely off-putting to see that they were getting rid of the national dex. Well, Yeah, National Dex. In Gen 8. But I wasn't that against it. And then when they also said that the reason was gonna be because they were making brand new models for every single Pokemon that was gonna be in Gen 8, I thought to myself, that's completely reasonable. Like, it is completely reasonable for when you're, you know, remaking about 400 different models. It's reasonable. But, come on now. You can't just lie about that. You can't just lie about that as a way to hide a massive, like, cut. Honestly, my starter for ZA is absolutely going to be Tepig. Because I love Tepig. I adore Tepig. Tepig is one of my favorite starter Pokemon's first design. I love Tepig. Tepig is such an adorable little pig. And then I get so intensely disappointed the second it evolves. At the time, I was going, oh, okay, well, it's a middle evolution. Middle evolutions are almost always terrible, with like a handful of exceptions. But, you know, it's not exactly something that you should really be that critical of in terms of, you know, what they'll be forever. Because Bayleaf, I love Bayleaf. Bayleaf's awesome. But then you get stuff that are complete duds, like the second evolution of the Crocodile starter that was in Gen 9. Snivy Girl? Fair enough, fair enough. Snivy, very sleek, very elegant Pokemon. Poor bastard has to give up their hands in order to evolve. And it is, in fact, a snake. So the fact that it had hands, it was lucky for that. It was lucky for that. That third evolution for Tepig, Emboar, broke my heart. Because my awesome pig was dead and now I've got a Luchador. Buddy, you were just supposed to be a cool pig. Why are you on your goddamn hind legs? Why are you doing this? I can't believe it. I've been furry baited.